Hi guys, it's Dave here again. As from the title of this video, I just want to say I am not losing the plot, but I was expecting to find a lot of things in the Great British coin hunt, but never Jesus Christ. But nevertheless, I think I found him. Please bear with me, I'll just show you the coin. I've got some bigger pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. I'd love to hear your views on this, but I'll just start off and I'll show you what I found. I've been looking at these coins in a detail under magnification. There is one or two oddball things which I think they're oddball in terms of the design, because nothing happens by accident when design. I think when you get the artists, the sculptors making these designs, everything in the coin is in the coin for a reason. The one in particular is the King Arthur. So I've been looking at this under magnification. You will see this in a bigger picture in a second. And there's just a person here with a hand on the table, almost just out of shot, and it's one of these you blink and you can miss it. But I'll show it in an A3 piece of paper in a second. And it got me thinking, why would the designer do that? And I can understand if there was short of real estate in terms of, you couldn't actually get any more people in the coin, or you couldn't fit King Arthur and the 12 knights around the table. But if you look at 3 and 9 o'clock, there's plenty of empty real estate there, which you could quite easily get a few more people. So it got me thinking, why would the designer just have a hand appearing from what is it, this gentleman here, I call him King Arthur for now, to his right? So I'll just flip to a bigger picture, and it just makes life easier for everybody else, so I just won't be a second. There we go, so that should make it easy now. So that is a image that I've just taken off the website and printed it out on an A3. I haven't doctored the image or anything, I've just printed it so I could actually study it in a little bit more detail. So there's my hands, that's the scale, so it's quite a big image on the table. And it's this what got me thinking. And again, why would the designer just have somebody just coming out the blue, where, like I said earlier, there's plenty of room on this coin surface where you could, that's just 2 people there, so you could easily fit another 4 people. But so there's actually a reason why there's a hand coming out of nowhere. And when I printed this off the printer, straight away it struck me as something that I've seen before. And I think, to be honest, I think half the people on the planet have seen this before, but it's a bit of a crazy one, but go with it. So as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I have seen this picture somewhere before, and I don't know whether the designer of the coin it's a nod to a previous artist or what have you, but I'll show you what I've come up with. Let's move that up. I'll just pull that there. There is, in this picture, there's some really striking similarities in terms of the design, the icons, the position of the hands, and like I say, it might just all be a coincidence, but there's so much going on here, and the similarities in these 2 pictures, or design should we say, it's worth mentioning. So first of all, in this particular one here, you've got this open space here, which some conspiracy theories have talked about and watched different films, but we've got this distinct V shape there. We've got this open V shape here. If I just move it back a touch so you can see your hands. And it's the position of the hands. So obviously you've got Jesus Christ himself with the 2 hands on the table. And again, this hand coming out for some reason, and that's what's been nagging me about it. You've got this hand just coming out, and again, there's been a reason why this has been put in this. So we've got the hand from here, you've got 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, and the 3rd person here is a hand coming down here, which if some of you scholars out there, religious people, you know that's Judas. So you've got this Judas here and this hand on the table, and it comes out here, which it might be a coincidence, but again, there's some similarities here. And if I pull it down a little bit more, you'll see the doorway or archway. This was never in the original Leonardo da Vinci's picture. It was actually, I think, somebody in the mid 1600s put a door through the fresco, which was absolutely nuts. But if you look at the shape of this, the doorway, and again the way it's designed, it is absolutely very similar to the throne that King Arthur sat on. So if you look at these two pictures together, there is a lot of shared similarities, and I actually think the designer of this coin's actually put a nod or references into the coin from Da Vinci's Last Supper, because there's too much, in my opinion, there's too many similarities. I mean, if you draw a line all the way down, if you put that there, you draw a line from all the way down here, it splits right, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on this side you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the two split together. So even if you used to split, what I'm trying to get at, if you used to split this and roll it out, you'd actually have the same number of people on either side with the same hand position, which again, it might just be a coincidence, but I don't think it is. So I would love to hear from, I'd love to find out of the designer if there is a nod in this to Jesus Christ, because a lot of the fables and legends, and especially with King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, the Knights Templar, there's a lot of merging myths and legends and ideology between Jesus Christ, the Holy Grail, and I think it's quite nice what they've done. I would love to hear other people's thoughts on this, and if you think I'm going absolutely mental, tell me. But when I printed this off the printer and looked at it in a bigger scale, I knew I have seen that before, and it's there. This image is that. So I'll leave you with that. A bit of an oddball one, and there is quite a few strange things in the other 10 pence pieces. So if I find anything unusual in them, I'll do another video. But I really would love to hear other people's thoughts, and just see for yourself and see what you think. So appreciate any comments, and I will leave it there, and thanks for watching.